Good morning. This is Vicki and I am live. You may get to see this on a recording, which is perfectly fine. If you can't join me at 10:30 in the morning Central Time for these workouts, then feel free to check out my Facebook page and you should be able to scroll down. I think I've set these to public so that people can access them even if they're not a friend on Facebook, all right? So good morning. Stan is actually watching. You know, he's watching and not joining in. I think you should shame him. Love you, Stan. So we have a few minutes, as always, trying to allow people to sign in. So my plan this week is to do this active aging workout Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10:30 Central Time. Then Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 10:30 Central Time, doing the Tabata workout, which is a little more challenging, or a lot more challenging depending on how you follow along. Again, I'm going to leave these up at least through some of this pandemic or quarantine time frame. Eventually they'll come off my page, but just wanted to leave them up for a little while so that people can have some good exercise to do, all right? So, hey, Kathy and Michelle and Betty, so glad that there are some people joining me live. So, as always, if you can have some water handy, it's always good. You don't want to drink a lot of water while you're working out, but be hydrated before you work out. Take little sips through the workout and then rehydrate after the workout. Okay, so water's important. If you have some hand weights available, I strongly suggest using some today. I'm going to use them today. If you don't have them handy, feel free to grab some canned goods. Or if you have nothing available or your hands, you have issues with wrists, arthritis in your hands, carpal tunnel, those kind of things, you're isometrically contracting your muscles as we do the exercises. So I'm not sure if you know what that means, but think of a little kid showing off his bicep. You're squeezing that bicep. Try not to squeeze hard in the hand, even if you're holding a weight. Remember what that does, when we squeeze our hands hard, it really doesn't make us stronger. It causes tendonitis in the elbow, carpal tunnel in the wrist, and it raises your blood pressure. So we want to keep the hands relaxed. Squeeze the muscles that you're working, all right? So you can still squeeze the muscles even if you're not holding weights, okay? Strongly urge everyone as well, when the weather is cooperative, that you get outside. Get outside, walk. If you have to drive to a park, there's plenty of parks around here anyway that you can get out and walk and still keep social distancing. So don't know where you are and what the rules are in your community, but if at all possible, get outside. I don't care if you stand on your doorstep and take in some deep breaths outside. Really important. Hey, Pam and Dana and Barbara and Peg. So, as always, weights, if you've got them, are really handy. I'm going to use those today. You don't have to use them. Remember, isometric presses are okay. Just never hold your breath whenever you're doing exercise. Keep some water handy. A sturdy chair is also helpful. Some of you may want to stay in the chair the whole time. Some of you might need to. What the benefit of the chair is it provides that support for your hips, knees, and back, and feet, if that's your issue. So, as always, disclaimers. If you have medical conditions, I need you to self-monitor. You need to take responsibility for your own limitations. I am doing a general workout with a lot of accommodations available to you. But you need to self-monitor. If it becomes too painful in the joints, you need to back off, do something different. Just don't stop completely, okay? At least wiggle your toes, move some muscles around. So don't stop completely. That the risk is the blood starts to pool in the extremities. So you want to keep the blood pumping back to the heart. At least light marching, wiggle your toes. So if it becomes uncomfortable, back off. If you become too winded, especially if you have asthma or a heart condition, I need you to monitor that and adjust as needed, okay? On the flip side, some of you need to press a little harder. I think you know what to do that. So last time I went way over time on my introductions trying to make sure everybody was inspired through this time where we're quarantined. Sounds like it's going to be even longer now. But some of you have told me that you're kind of used to this lifestyle. You live alone, or you live, you don't maybe get out much. But I need you to, no matter how you're used to living, do things to feed your soul, okay? To find joy in everyday life. And I really believe in getting outside some, to get that fresh air and the sunshine. We're expecting rain today here, but there's always, some way that you can expose yourself to outside, or something inside even that gives you joy, something that you enjoy. Julie's there, Elizabeth, Lou, hey, haven't seen you in forever. We're not doing step. All right, so it's 10:30. I promised a 30-minute workout. Active aging just means, though, for those of us who just need some modification. So I'm going to give those as we go along. It sometimes gets confusing. So if I ask you to keep going with an exercise, if you're not sure what to do, at least march in place. I will sometimes back up and sit down and demonstrate something in the chair, so that those who need to stay in the chair will be able to see what we're doing. So whether you're in the chair or out, continue what you need to do. I'm going to start the music. We're going to start marching. Hey, Retha, either march beside your chair or sitting in the chair, or somewhere close by so that you have balance. All right. I'm marching. You may march in the chair, right? The only thing I ask is that if at all possible, you're not leaning back on the chair, you're sitting up tall. That's actually probably the hardest part of the workout, okay? I'm gonna straighten this up a little bit. Looks a little crooked. All right, marching. Let's get the shoulders involved. Little scissors front and back. If your arms don't go behind you, you can go front and side. You can do this in the chair, and in the chair it might be harder to go to the back. Good morning. Good morning. We're just warming up. Hey, Kathy, we're just warming up. You haven't missed much. March and scissor. Good. Hands on the hips, heel taps. What I'm doing is I'm tapping my heels on the floor, lifting my toes really high. So I'm engaging my shins, stretching my calves. Add arms. You could do this seated as well. Awesome. Bring it in front. Pull your shoulder blades together. Nice. All right, if you have bad shoulders, you stay here. If you're able to go overhead, bring it overhead. If this causes pain in your shoulders, I need you to lower the arms. 4, 3, 2. Now bring it straight in front. Pull down. Good. Add a knee lift. Remember, this can be done seated in the chair. If you're having trouble with balance, I need you to stand by your chair or something. I don't know what your house is designed like. Something you can hold on to for balance. Good. Bicep curl. Good. I want you to practice relaxing your hands while you squeeze your biceps. All right? And breathing at the same time. Practice that. Now, change it to a kick. Arms stay the same. Notice I'm not flinging my knee. I'm lifting my leg and extending by squeezing the thigh. Breathe. Hey, Sandy. Awesome. Back to a march. Relax the arms. Good. We're going to tap to the side. Just tap, tap, and tap. You got it. You can do this seated. Awesome. Now I'm going to swing with my tap. If you're able, arms come up. Once again, if your arms don't go overhead, it's all right to leave them low. Those who are able, nice big sweep. If that causes pain in your shoulders, modify, change it. Yeah. I'm gonna leave my feet out, go to squats. If you're seated, you're doing glute squeezes. That means squeeze your bottom, all right? Squeeze and release. If you're standing, sitting back and standing up. Good. Now everybody's hands mid-thigh, whether you're seated or standing, arch the back up, stretch through your back, and now press your back down, arch gently, Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, exhale, round back. Inhale, squeeze the back. And then just drop the head and unroll. Yeah, awesome. Easy twist. For those who have a bad back, you're gonna keep this really small. If you're able, reach across. Good. Reaching, reaching. Got some more joining us. Good morning, Harriet and Sandy. Good job. Reaching to the side. Those who are able, do a little leg lift. Now, if you're seated, this gets awkward. Just keep tapping to the side. Good. If you have bad balance, I need you to get beside the chair or behind it right now, because I'm going to ask you to freeze, lift and lower one leg. If you have trouble with balance, I need you beside the chair, behind the chair, just holding on to something. Good. 2 more. You know we got to change legs. Other leg, let's go. Lift, lower. If this is too much, you step out and in. Okay, that's an option. Those with bad hips need to be aware that if it's causing pain, you make it smaller, just step out and in, okay? 4 more, 3 more. Standing leg is soft, 2 more. And march it out. Yeah. Take a deep breath. Exhale out. This time arms front. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let's get a sip of water. Just a little sip. You got it. All right, we're gonna do a little leg work, a little bit of cardio first before we move on to some upper body, okay? In the chair, we're gonna squeeze our glutes and release. Squeeze, release. I'm running through what I call squats. This is a level 1 squat. Those who stay in the chair, squeeze your bottom hard, keep breathing, keep squeezing, keep breathing. Practice. Practice squeezing a muscle and breathing at the same time. Release. Good. Now, squeeze, release. These are level 1 squats. Level 2 squats, keep squeezing. Add a foot press into the floor, press down. Good. Level 3 squats. Transfer weight to your feet and then to your bottom. Okay? You don't have to lift up, but you might. Either way, level 3 squats. So we have 3 levels already. Squeeze, release, squeeze and press your feet, transfer weight. Everybody can do one of those. The last level is a little more challenging, and that is actually standing up and sitting down. If this is not for you, you have 3 other options to choose from. Keep going. At your pace. You don't have to be at my pace. You could be faster. You could be slower. For those who need an extra something, you could add a knee lift. You could reach your arms up. If you have high blood pressure, I wouldn't add the arms overhead, okay? You got it. Now, if you're with me, I want you to stay up and march. If you're seated, march in place, seated. Awesome. Tap to the side. You can do this seated. Awesome. Little outside bicep curls. Heels front, bicep front. Be near your chair, know where you are. Back to your squats. If you're standing with me, you're sitting up, standing, sitting down, standing up. If you don't want to do that, you have those other 3 options. Everybody's doing the squat of their choice. Now everyone ends seated and march. Tap side. Good. External biceps. Squeeze the biceps, not the hands. Now heels front, bicep front. Yeah. We're going back to squats. You have all those levels to choose from. Yeah. If you're with me, stay up, march. You may stay in the chair and march. Everyone's got an option. To the side with the bicep side. Yeah. to the front, bring it in, front. You near your chair, know where it is. Back to your squats. You don't have to do the full squat. You may stay in the chair, do those squeezes, or transfer weight. Good, 2 more. Everybody ends up in the chair. Jump rope could be a march or jump. Jumping jacks, you could be here or stepping it out, alternating, okay? If you have a bad low back, picking up your feet like this might be too much on your low back. So be aware. 4, 3, 2. Now slow it down, slow kicks. Reach, reach. Squeeze your thigh. Try to sit up tall. That's the hard part. Sit up tall. 4 more. Squeeze that thigh. 3. Breathe. Oh yeah. Back to your squats. You pick the level. Keep going. I think we have some more people joining us. Welcome. We've passed the warm-up. We're into this work zone. All right, you may stay seated or standing. March. Good. Jump rope. Those who want a little more, you can leave your toes on the floor, and I'm just lifting my heels, so it looks like I'm jumping, but I'm not. I'm not. 4, 3, jacks. Okay. If you want a little more, but I don't recommend high impact on your floor at home generally, sit in it, okay? Like a little mini squat. Bigger arms will also increase the intensity. We're gonna slow it down with those slow kicks again. Squeeze your thighs. If you have trouble with balance, do this in the chair. Beautiful. 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it out. Let's get some more water. We're gonna do some more leg work here. Hey, Rebecca, hey, Anna. If you're in a chair and you're able to turn sideways, okay, you'll do lunges sideways. Fully supported, no weight on this leg, so it shouldn't bother your knee. And you'll squeeze your glute and release. If at all getting it straight, do it. If you can't turn sideways, if you could get to the side, that would be good. If you can't do either of those, you might just have to go back to squats. The rest of us are beside the chair with one leg back, and we squeeze, release. We're squeezing our glutes. Really, it's only that one half, okay? You feel it? You keep going, don't move. I'm showing again, you could do it in the chair, squeeze, release, either forward or side. Squeeze, release. Good. For those who are able, dip lower into a lunge, okay? If this bothers your knees or hips, do not do it. Stay with your squeeze, release. Got it? Got it. Now I want you to, if you are doing this, you're straight down, straight up. You are not coming forward and back. Good. If you're standing, weight is forward, lift your leg to the back. If you're still seated, you're still doing the squeeze, release in your glutes. Okay, keep going, don't stop. If you're in the chair, you're still squeeze, release. Some of you might be able to actually lift that foot up every now and then. It's really awkward, and it may hurt your low back, so use your judgment. Oh yeah, I was here, sorry. March it out. I'm going to the other side. So if you're in the chair, you switch sides as well. Yeah. Other leg back, begin by squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. This is a level 1 lunge standing. Remember, you can do it seated, fully supported with no pressure on the joints. All I'm doing is squeezing here. You don't even have to put any weight on this leg. Got it? Squeeze, release. Those who want to, add your lunge, dip and raise. Press into the front foot. Press down. Squeeze the glutes as you come up. Keep going, don't stop. Even if I change position to show another move, okay? Imagine your legs are scissors. I want you to squeeze in and up. Squeeze in and up like you're cutting. Squeeze. Keep going. Those of you who are able, lift the back leg. Hold on to the chair if you need it for balance. If you don't, let go and work the balance some more. Have something handy, just in case you do fall, start to fall, right? Don't fall. Keep lifting. Remember, if you're in the chair, you continue to squeeze. Work in the back of the leg. If it bothers your back, lean into it. I think we need at least 4 more. 4, 3, breathe. March it out. If you're seated, you're going to need to put a little weight on your toes, lean in forward. If you're standing up, squeeze your glutes and lift your heels off the floor for calf raises. Good. If you want to challenge, don't let the heels hit the floor. Okay? I'm turning to the side so you can see what I'm doing. All right, you're going to slow it down. Squeeze, lift up, lower down. Knot in your neck, squeeze your glutes and your calves. Slow. If you want, you're not quite touching all the way. 4 more like that. Squeeze. You can do this seated. You just got to lean forward onto those toes. Breathe. Couple more. 1 more. Everybody on your toes. Even if you're seated, see if you can let go with your arms to the side. I'll show you from the front, okay? Yeah. You're really good at it. Close your eyes, touch your nose on your toes. Lower down. Perfect. Shake it out. Good. I'm coming around to the front for squats again. We sit and we stand. So you do have the options. Remember, squeeze, release, squeeze and press, transfer weight. Everyone's doing the squat of their choice. If you're with me, you stay up and march. And freeze and balance. You can do this seated. Freeze and balance. Relax your neck and shoulders. Pass your hands in front of your eyes. Other leg. Balance. This time, just move your arms crazy. See if you can balance. Good. Back to squats. Make sure that chair is there before you sit, all right? We move around, and we don't want to sit down without the chair there. Have a seat. Get some water, just a little bit. Keep your toes wiggling. Tap your feet. I'm grabbing hand weights. If you don't have hand weights, you can use canned goods or use isometric contractions in your muscles. I want your hands relaxed. Got it? Got it. All right. I'm starting seated. You may do this standing. We row. We're squeezing our back. Okay? This is not biceps as much as it is back. So, squeeze your back. You can do it without the elbows, see? Squeeze, that's the move. The elbows extend the range of motion. Squeeze. Good. Squeeze in 3, 2, shoulder blades tight together, down. 3, 2, your hands are relaxed. 3, 2. Now, leave it up here. I'm turning to the side so you can see. Tricep kickbacks. Straighten, bend. You can do this without weights. Fingers relaxed, straighten the arms. Good. So you can do it seated. You could do it standing. If you're standing and you need back support, this is a nice stance. Hold it up for 3 counts. 3, 2, 1. And then fingers, hold the weights if you're holding them, but they're relaxed. 3, 2, 1. One more like that. Hold it here. Straight arms. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. You can do it without weights. I promise you can feel it. Squeeze in the back of your shoulders and the triceps. Especially, well, regardless, weights or no. Hands, hold the weights. Fingers relaxed. No tension, no squeezing in the hands. You got it. All right. Bartender move. Lift and pour. Lift, pour, and down. The further away from the body, the harder it is. Okay? especially for those of you who aren't holding hand weights. Good. 2 more like that. 1 more like that. We're switching the bicep curls, palms forward, lifted lower. You can do it seated or standing. Good. If you're using weights, let them rest in your hands. Do not squeeze. If you're not using weights, you're contracting your biceps by squeezing them. And you're breathing. Hey, William, Sharon, Leanne. 2 more. Freeze the arms halfway. Push and pull. 1 inch is all I need. If you're using weights, 1 inch is all you need. If you're not using weights, reach it out as far as your shoulders go. Breathe. You might feel this more in your abs than you do in your arms. Let's try it. Hold it out as far as you can go and breathe without leaning over. Yeah. Are you breathing? Yes? Arms down. March it out. Okay, I'm transitioning to an overhead press. If you don't do those, you're doing a forward press, okay? Or a lateral raise. This lateral forward lift if you want. Overhead if you can. When you press overhead, arms are slightly in front of you. Think dishes on a shelf. Your arms are not here, they're here. And you're trying not to arch the back. 2 more. And 1. Take it all the way down. Shoulder roll. We're going back to the top. Row. Squeeze your back. Squeeze it. Good. I want you to pull the shoulder blades together. Your fingers are relaxed. They're holding weights. Not too relaxed. Don't want to drop them on your toes. Squeezing the back. Squeeze and hold. You go for 3, 2, 1. I want you to contract your back muscles, y'all. Yes. Keep going. Squeeze that back. 1 more. Stay here. Remember, from here we went to tricep kickbacks. Squeeze the triceps. Straighten them all the way. Especially if you do not have weights, lift them as high as you can. And straighten as hard as you can, especially if you don't have weights. Good. Now hold for 3, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Are you breathing? Can you get the arms higher? 3, 2, 1. Fingers are holding weights, not squeezing. Now straight arm lift. Lift, lower, control. We are not swinging. We're not swinging. Good morning, Julie. Keep going. You're not done. Yeah, bartender. Lift, pour. Awesome. Feel your abs engaged. This can be done seated. Oh yeah, it can. Sit down if you need to. 1 more. Overhead press if you got it. If you cannot do it, give me another exercise. Lateral raise. Hold the arms low and circle. Give me 4 more. 4. Breathe. Lower those weights all the way. Shake it out. You may set the weights aside. Water. Good. We're going back to squats. You choose your level. Let's go. Yeah, so I'm showing stand up, sit down. Remember your options. You may transfer weights. You may sit and squeeze, release, pushing your feet down or not. Awesome. Have a seat, tap the toes. We did calf raises. We're doing shins. All right, you're gonna scooch forward in the chair, lean back, take one leg out to the side, take it up and across your body. Notice I'm trying to turn my toe to the side wall. I'm not turning my toe straight up. Rotating from the inner thigh up. Up and across. If it causes pain in your hip, you're modifying it. It's much slower and probably not crossing the midline. Bring it as big as you can. Breathe. Good. Take it up as high as you can and pulse. If you cannot cross the midline, you're taking it where you can do it without pain in the joint. Can you twist it some more? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tap those toes again. We're going to the other leg. Scooch forward, lean back, leg to the side. Take it up and across. You're trying to get that toe pointed that way. Okay, not straight up. Come on, keep working at it. Inner thigh goes up to the ceiling. Squeeze. You're not done. Keep working, y'all. Take it up and pump. Come on, can you rotate it some more? Ow. Yeah, unless you ride horses a lot, you don't use your inner thighs a whole lot. So let's work it here. 4, 3, freeze. Straighten the leg as much as you can. And relax. Tap the toes. Breathe. One more round of squats. You may stay in the chair. You have choices. You do not have to stand up, sit down. You may stay in the chair and squeeze, release, or just transfer weight. You got it. Down we go, march. Good, abs engaged. Sitting up tall. Lean back as far as you can with your back straight. If it causes pain, that's where you need to stop, right before there. And come on up. Keep your back straight, tip forward. Awesome. Lean back as far. Can you feel your abs? I want your abs to work. Beautiful. Pull yourself up. You're trying to do it with a straight back. So once you feel your back kind of go, yeah, no, stop. Then I need you to stop, okay? Some of you can go back even further with that straight back. Stop where you're able, where you feel the abs engage. Add a twist. If it causes pain in your back, don't add the twist. Those who want even more, you're lifting the leg as you twist. To Russian twist, if it's causing pain in your back, you can do it seated upright. You could even take out the twist. Does everybody have an option? Yes, they do. Go. Yeah. Leaning back as far as you're able with your back straight. And breathe. Awesome. Tap your toes. Yeah. You got it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna do a little bit of stretching here. Shoulder roll. Shoulder roll. Taking some deep breaths. Awesome. Take one leg forward, straightish, toe up. Take that same arm, same side of the body, reach toward the toes, and find your straight arms, range of motion for your shoulder. Everyone's different. If you're sitting on a couch or something, your arm may not be able to go back all the way. Do what you need to do to make this work. You're trying to keep your back lifted, not slouched. You have the rest of the day to slouch if you won't. You know how I feel about that. All right, reaching forward, back is straight. You don't actually have to touch the toes. Good. And we never press down on that straight knee, okay? Beautiful. Same leg, just step it out to the side. Gentle pressure of the inner thighs. Relax your hips, relax your legs. Breathe. Same outside leg, cross it in front of the other at the ankle or the knee and twist and look over your shoulder. Unwind that body, open the knee to the side. If this does not work for you, way too intense, you back off down here, okay? Gentle pressure. If you're seated here, you're relaxing that top leg. It wants to fight. Relax it, sit up tall. Wonderful. We're going to the other side. Other leg forward. Same arm on the same side of the body. Find your range of motion. I know you might be up against something. Just do what you can with the arm. Reach. How long can you make your body right now? From your fingertips, the top of your head, the leg, the hip. Find your way forward, reaching with your back straightish. Hand is anywhere you want except the kneecap. We don't push down on that knee. Yeah, we're going to take that leg to the side. Gentle pressure on the inner thighs. Relax the hips. Take your chin up just a bit. 45 degrees is all you need. Jut that chin away. Stretch under the neck. Good. We're going to cross at the ankle or at the knee. Twist and look over your shoulder. Shoulders down. Unwind the body. Once again, maybe you can open up. Maybe this is your bad hip, in which case maybe you're down here. You're trying to relax and gentle pressure. Don't push on the knee. Relax through that hip. Feel the air, feel the breath coming into the body and leaving the body. Grateful for every breath. Awesome. Reaching wherever you can on the chair or maybe clasping your hands behind you. Lean forward, arching gently through the back, chin up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Now reach the arms away, open the shoulder blades up, chin down. Inhale, arms way up overhead. And let the arms come down. Take your head to one side. I say this is like when you ask your dog, do you want a treat or do you want to go for a walk? Tip your head to the other side. Awesome. Settle back in the chair. Let the chair hold you up. I'm going to tell you it's okay to relax. Feel the difference in the muscles when they relax. Notice where you might still be holding some tension. Beautiful. Let's roll those wrists. One last time together. Inhale up, press the palms together, pulling the hands right through the middle of the body. I am so glad that you joined me either fresh live at 10:30 or perhaps you're going to join me later watching this again. I strongly encourage you to go to YouTube and look up 24, the number 24 Go live, and there are a bunch of good videos on there. If you have the app 24 Go, you can also pull that up, and there's a bunch of live videos going on. You can go, if you scroll down a little further, at the bottom it says see full schedule. Tune in. There are active aging workouts, there are Zumba workouts, all kinds of home-based workouts with the greatest instructors ever on there, because they're all 24-hour fitness fellow instructors. It's been, it's just really cool the way people have gotten very creative with this. So check it out. There's lots of other workouts. I encourage you to try them. Remember, even if throughout the day you just do 10 minutes here and there, you don't have to block off a whole half hour or hour of your day. Get outside and walk. Love you guys so much. Hey, Cynthia and Kathleen, Kathy, Craig, Michelle, I'm so glad that you guys were able to join us. Love you all. I'm signing off. Have a great day.